As you guys may have noticed over my past few videos, I don't like showing my face much on camera, but I decided that there's more, I guess, engagement with the audience if you do show your face, and it's better with the audience because they know who they're talking to. They have a face to look at. But so I love I love this dice. Anytime I get bored or sad, I just throw it around on the bed. This video, as you know by the title, is reviewing my experience in a doctor's office. So I worked in a family doctor's office as a fill-in secretary. I still do. So if they ever need me, they're gonna be just calling on me. Hey, we need you. Our main secretary's sick, and just come on in for a day, a week, sometimes like longer than a week and a half. But that really depends on whether, like how long the woman gets sick. So when it comes to working in a doctor's office, the amount of work that you do really depends on the doctor itself. For example, I know one of my, like one of, like another like friend of mine who works as a secretary. She like her doctor doesn't make her, but definitely gives her a lot more power over what she's allowed to do compared to the place that I work at. So, for example, for her, she's allowed to like look at patients' medical records and make some not as high as like doctor level, but like to a level decisions for the patient, like what to do with the patient. But in the office that I work at, I'm not allowed to make any decisions at all. Um, I'm supposed to consult everything with the doctor, and if there's any doubt in anything, I'm not allowed to make any decision on my own. But yeah, if there's any doubt, I have to go ask the doctor, and the doctor then will end up giving me instructions or suggestions on what to do. In terms of workload, again, how much you're allowed to do really affects the workload. If you're allowed to do more than, like for example, like my friend, she's she has she's allowed to do way more. Therefore, her workload ends up being more, and so she ends up more burnt out, more tired, and she leaves earlier. And when I go and work, it's very chill. Like I go, I do phone calls, I write a few notes down, take care of a few faxes, and boom, my day's over. But again, I think because she's a permanent secretary and I'm just a fill-in one, like a substitute, I think workload also differs like that, because then the main secretary, she probably has like a lot of notes from the like other patients that she's probably taking care of. Then workload uh, probably differs. That's why I can't really comment on the workload in a doctor's office, because I don't have a permanent position. This is more like I well, it's kind of a permanent position because the doctor said that that they'll always call on me if they need me. So it's permanent in that sense, but it's not like a full time job. It's like a on a need basis job. Um, Other than that, doctors' offices compared to many other doctors like dermatologists or neurologists are very, general practitioners are usually, I wouldn't say chiller, but they are a lot calmer than like specialist offices. Because specialists, well, it's in the name, they're specialists, and they have just that one specific thing to do. And in some specialties, there's a lot of like health issues with those like in that area, and so they have a lot of patients. But general practitioners, they're like everything. So it depends on kind of like your location as well. For example, the doctor I work with, they work in a relatively remote area. It's like a small town, and all their patients are these old people. And because they're all old people, it's a lot calmer than for example, if you go to like Metro, like in New York City, there, like if you go to New York City and you try to get a go to a doctor's office there, it's probably a lot more hectic there. I don't know because I haven't been to one, but yeah. Um, so that's generally my review of a doctor's office. Again, usually whatever you do has to go through a doctor. It also depends on what application you use. I'm not sure because I think different doctors use different applications. I'm not sure if they all use the same one because I haven't. Um, I'm not. Yeah. Um, they use different applications, and some applications, as a secretary makes changes, the doctor is notified, and and for the changes to be confirmed and to be put into the notes, the doctor must go in, and they must confirm the changes to make sure that they're correct or whatever. If it's something for like a phone call, like I called a patient today, talked about them, da 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 da, they confirmed they confirmed such and such. Doctor can't really do much. He can just say, oh, okay, cool, good thing you wrote that down. But if it's something about like an appointment, like the patient came in, they were given this vaccine, such and such, the doctor has to go through and make sure that that was correct. Um, yeah, that's my review of a doctor's office. But I know videos are short and I haven't been posting regularly, and that's because I am a little bit busy with school. I do have ideas, but I just can't get enough time in to be able to put them out. Um, and I did make an Instagram account as well, so please go follow me on there. And if you do have any suggestions at all, whether it be like a game or an item or whatever, I will definitely um, pay attention to your comments and definitely review whatever you tell me to review. Uh, also, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but as you're looking, I probably blink a lot as well. And a lot of my friends and people I talk to are like, oh, why do you blink so much? I don't know. It's been a thing since I've been a kid. Anyways, thank you for watching my video. If you did reach the end, you are an awesome person, and like you're just amazing. Just thank you for watching the video all the way to the end. And if you didn't, well, you'll never see this message. So, anyways, do make sure to leave a comment. Do subscribe because it helps gets my channel out there. And if you can recommend these videos to your friends, that would be awesome too. My next video, I've worked in a pharmacy as well, so I'll probably do like a quick review of working in a pharmacy. Anyways, have a great night, and see you all in the next video.